Welcome everyone to Forza Horizon 2, and today we're dealing with the newly released Top Gear car pack. And the first car we're dealing with is the BMW M235i, released last year. It's a rather handsome looking car, I think. Easily one of the better looking cars that BMW released lately, even if it does look a bit samey compared to other cars. And it has a 322 horsepower, 3 litre inline 6 with a twin scroll turbo, and it weighs 3,208 pounds, so fairly powerful. Not too light, but then again this is stock, so can't expect too much out of it. It is a road going car for the road, it's not a track car or anything like that. So let's stick it in blue, which I rather like on this car. It's far better than some other standard colours that BMW is coming with. Like that baby diarrhea yellow, for instance. The M4 comes in. Yep, let's go. Some of these are going to be a bit shorter in terms of driving, purely because there's one car in here that I absolutely adore and really glad is in this car pack, and that's the one that's going to get the most of attention. Yeah, let's take this for a spin.
One of Horizon's top drivers is nearby. I've marked their position on your GPS if you want to challenge them.
As you can see, it's fairly fast and it loves a good drift. So like a lot of BMWs then. Nothing too special in that area. But I have to say, despite the sound glitches from the actual game, it does sound a lot better than the likes of the M4. Yeah, the turbo isn't making it sound like dog crap. Maybe it's because it's only got the one, not twin, like some other BMWs. Yeah, this will be a good race car. Right, let's look at the next one.
Hey, how's things?
Now this car's pretty familiar already, but it is a better version of the one that we've already got. And it's the 2015 Ferrari 458 Speciale. It's probably the last 458 until the new replacement for it comes out, which I think is a 488. And this has 597 horsepower from its 4.5 litre V8, naturally aspirated of course, and weighs 3,075 pounds, so even lighter than the BMW, and obviously it has all the usual amount of power that a Ferrari has. So let's see how this goes. A special version of an ordinary Ferrari wouldn't be complete without a stripe. Just like the 360 Challenge Speciale and the 430. This has the usual Italian stripe, probably costs a lot of money as well, like they always do. Now the 458 standard even sounded really good anyway, so this is going to sound probably even better. Yep, it revs up to 9,000 RPM as well. It's an incredible amount of RPM for a V8, especially for a road going car. And even on that short amount of straight, it got up to nearly 190 mile an hour. Really good gearbox as well. Quick shifting, and there's obviously plenty of them because we got to 7th gear. This grip's spectacular. It's not even out drifting out or anything like that. Again, that'd make for a great competitive race car. So let's deal with the next one. And it's the Lotus Cortina from 1966. Quite an old car, but nonetheless a really good one. 115 horsepower for its 1.6 litre inline 4, weighing 2,060 pounds. So really light and fairly decently powerful for the time that it was out, especially for a European only car. 115 horsepower is quite a lot, and it's no doubt down to the Lotus engine that Ford used for this Cortina. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Obviously we're not going to go as far as we did with the Ferrari, for instance, because this isn't anywhere near as fast, but still give it a fairly good spin round Nice, where we're at the moment. Interested to note that 3 of the cars in this 6 car pack all begin with L. Yeah, like I said, obviously not going to be as fast as other cars in this car pack because it's the oldest and it's the least powerful. But nonetheless, I'm sure with some upgrades that this would be a really good car. Because it certainly was in the previous Forza games. Yeah, I'll definitely give that more of a try with a bit more power and a bit more upgrades. Let's deal with the next one. Now this is a car I've been waiting for on this game. I know it's been on previous Forza games and I enjoyed it just as much as I did on that, but none of them had the kind of straights and the kind of scenery of this game. So yeah, it's really good to see it back on here. It has a 542 horsepower, 3.5 litre V6 and it weighs 3,241 pounds. God, I love this car. It's such a good looking car. It's got all the looks of older the Jaguars, but incorporates some new stylings in it as well. We're gonna go on the highway with this because this is the fastest car in the car pack by far. Oh, and it's raining as well. Oh joy. Quite sure where the highway is, so gotta go down here. Oh, there we go. We can get onto it here. Let's fast travel. No point where I'm gonna Nice all that time. We can just get there straight away. So yeah, a bit about this car. It debuted as a concept car in 1988 at the British International Motor Show. And it was originally touted to go in to have a V12 instead of this V6 that it has now. Slow down. Damn AI always getting in the one. Yeah, it was originally targeted to have a V12, and it was also originally supposed to have all-wheel drive. Quite frankly, I'm glad it doesn't have it either. Because no doubt the V12 would have made it heavy and rear heavy as well, so it would probably oversteer to hell. And the all-wheel drive would have also made it heavier as well. Plus, all-wheel drive back in the 90s wasn't really a thing on cars like this. So it would have made it really, really complicated and really, really unreliable. Yeah. But also the fastest car in the world in 1992. Right up until the McLaren F1 came out the next year. Well, I'd have one of these any day over that, to be honest. Even with my appalling driving. I think it's far more underrated, purely because it did come out. Right, close right to it as well. This was originally supposed to go about 213 mile an hour, but some people have got it up to 217, 218, but Jaguar themselves said it could do 220, and I don't doubt that at all. I'm sure if we got a clean enough run on here, we could get it up to that easily. But cars all over the place, seems rather busy, unusual. This car also held the Nürburgring production car lap record for 8 years, between 1992 and 2000. So if that isn't a testament to how good this car is, I don't know what is. Yeah, went around the Nürburgring in 7 minutes 46, which is an incredible time. Well, I think I've shown off how good this car is, even with my terrible driving and the AI getting in the way. So let's go look at the final few cars. Well, final 2 cars. And these are 2 other cars that I've been looking forward to driving on this game, because I've never been in a Forza game before. One of them because they're new, and one of them just because it's plain ridiculous.
Dude, what's up? How can I help?
And the first one is the Lamborghini LM002 from 1986. Yes, Lamborghini were well ahead of the time with being a supercar manufacturer making a SUV. Well before Porsche, well before Bentley who were bringing a new one out, and well before even Aston Martin who were touted to bringing out one over the next couple of years. Well ahead of the game. Yeah, it has a 450 horsepower, 5.2 litre V12 from the one and only Countach. Yep, that legendary mid-engine supercar, which is to the left. Here. As you can see, it only has 5 horsepower less. But obviously, it weighs a hell of a lot more. At nearly 6,000 pounds. So, yeah, it's not anywhere near as heavy as something like a Hummer, but it's still ridiculously heavy. But it has more power than any Hummer does, so that should help. This was originally touted to be a military car for the Italian army, but that never worked out. It's no surprise. I mean, would you trust Lamborghini to make you a military vehicle? 'Cause I wouldn't. Probably break down. Now this would be ideal for Storm Island, that's for sure. This is a ridiculously big vehicle. It also has a ridiculously big fuel tank at 290 litres. which I guess it kind of needs considering it's a V12 SUV that weighs £6,000. Just look at that hood. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I can't wait to off-road this. Interesting to see the kind of upgrades you can get out of this, how much power you can get out of it. Because yeah, it is a Countach engine, but for all I know, it's somewhat different. It certainly has slightly less horsepower for whatever reason. Really wouldn't know it as a V12 by the sound of it. It's not exactly loud. But yeah, that'll be great on Storm Island. Can't wait to test that on an extreme off-road silly build. And finally, what is probably the second car that I've been looking forward to driving on this car pack. The Lexus RCF 2015. Yeah, been really looking forward to driving this because I personally like how it looks, and the fact that it has a 467 horsepower naturally aspirated 5 litre V8 is something to shout about, because not only is it Japanese, who aren't really known for their V8s, it's also naturally aspirated, so it's more like an American car over the Europeans, who have been doing a lot of turbocharging on their V8s lately. And it weighs a hefty amount, but it's still under 4,000 pounds, and it's rear wheel drive, so it should be a good car to drive around corners, especially in terms of drifting. Put it in black, make it look a bit more menacing. Yeah, I hope this is in Forza 6, because I'd love to drive this around a track. Because I imagine it's really, really good. That V8 sounds sweet. It revs to more than 7,000 RPM as well. Yeah, like I predicted, it would be a drifty kind of car. Whoopsie daisy. I killed all those mopeds there. Like a lot of Lexuses lately, got a digital digital readout. Yeah, I really, really like this car. Sure, given a big enough straight, it'd be fairly quick as well. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.